Hey, what's up, guys? It's George, and I just want to share you with a really important and quick tip to help you guys to be able to maintain your sobriety with ease. And that is about getting the best quality sleep as possible, making sleep a priority. And I know that this can be difficult in the beginning, especially when you're first quitting, just because of the fact that you're used to getting high to fall asleep. And I know during the first week it can be hard to to fall asleep naturally. But and so some tips that I have is to get in the habit immediately, like right from the first day that you decide to quit, or if you've already quit, then implement this right away. Set your alarm clock for 6 to 5 a.m. to get up in the morning, even if you're not used to it. I get up at 6 a.m. Every day. And quite often even earlier than that, and it's just become a habit of mine, and I love it. Getting up early is one of my favorite parts of the day. But what happens is that the earlier that you get up in the morning, you're gonna naturally end up wanting to fall asleep earlier in the evening. So it's gonna help. And in the beginning, obviously, this is gonna be out of your comfort zone. It'll be challenging. It'll take a little while for you to adjust to this. But I guarantee you, all of a sudden, after a couple of nights of not getting as good as sleep, that you're gonna get tired, and you're gonna after a couple of days, you're gonna crash, and you're gonna want to go to sleep early, and boom, that's when it'll really help solidify this new habit in, because you start going to sleep earlier and then getting up earlier, and it helps to keep your sleep in alignment with the circadian cycle, the circadian rhythm. And sleep is so important, in fact, that it's shown that when people are sleep deprived. I was just reading a study earlier about how people are what happens is our amygdala becomes more sensitive to emotional triggering, which is the part of our brain that's more responsible for emotions, and that humans, as they're sleep deprived, that it becomes more sensitive, and that you become 60% more sensitive to getting triggered emotionally. You become more emotionally reactive, and what happens, all of a sudden, things happen in your life, work, stresses, or whatever, and those, if your amygdala is sleep deprived and sensitive, then that's gonna put you more in jeopardy for relapsing, because all of a sudden those thoughts are gonna come in about smoking, getting high, and so forth. And so that's why, and I know in the beginning you're like, what, you're just telling me, to change my sleep habits by getting up earlier and going to sleep earlier. So now I'm not going to be getting as good as sleep, which is going to mess up my amygdala or whatever. But the thing is, and that's why in the beginning you've really got to go into this with such a strong why of wanting to do this, so that you're just trying to get past if you can get past that first couple of days, with a strong enough why, even if you're sleep deprived, because you're used to weed for helping you go to sleep, and so naturally it's going to be a little bit difficult to go to sleep naturally, regardless of what time you're falling asleep or getting up. Take some melatonin, some over-the-counter sleep medication to help you to get some good sleep, and then after that, for long-term permanent success, focus on the habit of getting up early every day and going to sleep earlier, getting at least 8 hours of sleep every single night, and this will do wonders for your life as far as your emotional health. And the better your emotions, then the less sensitive you are going to be to emotional triggers that could trigger, wanting to relapse and so forth. And also, as you're sleep deprived, you lose control of your prefrontal cortex, which is, what helps you to make rational and logical decisions. So then you may, because you're sleep deprived, you may rationalize and justify, picking up the habit again, getting high, whatever. And so, so getting too sleep deprived is just a recipe for disaster, especially if you're trying to straight edge. So in the beginning, it's it's almost kind of inevitable in the beginning when you're first quitting, just because of the fact that like I said, it's difficult to fall asleep naturally. But usually within a week, you can, if you go into it mentally prepared, knowing that it's going to take about a week to get back into normal sleep routine, and then after that, you'll be fine. Just know that you just got to battle through that first couple of days, that first week, and then after that, it's going to get smooth sailing. And so again, I know I sound like a broken record repeating the same thing, but it's so powerful. Get in the habit right away, waking up early in the morning, start your day off with a powerful morning ritual, win the morning, win the day. Exercise first thing in the morning, and then you'll you'll find, because you know you have to get up earlier in the morning, it's also going to inspire you and motivate you to want to go to sleep earlier, because you're going to know, oh shoot, I'm not able to sleep in, so I need to take advantage of getting all the extra sleep that I can. And studies have also shown that our productivity goes way down after about like 9 o'clock at night. So really, I know a lot of people think that they're night owls, that's when they get their best work done, but some people are like that. But the majority of people, studies have shown that's the opposite. People get their best work done in the earlier hours of the day. So you're better off, in my opinion, win the morning, win the day. Go to sleep early at night, get up early in the morning, align your sleep in the alignment with the circadian rhythm, and focus on getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep every day. And because you're getting better quality sleep, your emotional health is going to be better. You're going to have more in control of your rational and logical decision-making abilities, and so this is going to help you to succeed long term at staying sober and avoiding the potential pitfalls, like the triggers that could come of getting you to relapse. So just some quick tips, guys. Take sleep, prioritize sleep, make it a huge priority for you. It's such an underrated function of our life, but it's one of the most important things that we can work on, is getting better quality sleep. With the time that you do sleep, focus on taking on learning about how to get the deepest and best quality sleep ever. I could do a whole another video on that, and I certainly will if you guys are interested. Get the best, deepest quality sleep that you can with the amount of time you're able to, and then also focus on getting longer durations of sleep, and go to sleep earlier, and wake up earlier. So hope you're all having a great day, and until next time, guys, let's make it a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's make it a great life. See ya.